Hello viewers, on today's news. A United Nations political mission in war act. Sudan will end on Sunday after the UN Security Council voted to shut it down. Following a request from Sudanese authorities last month, 14 of the Council's 15 members adopted Friday's resolution to end the United Nations Integrated Transition Assistance Mission in Sudan UNITAMS, while Russia abstained. Starting Monday, a 3-month transition period will begin to allow for the departure of UNITAMS personnel and the transfer of its tasks to other UN agencies where appropriate and to the extent feasible. While they voted in favor of the resolution, UN ambassadors from the United States and United Kingdom expressed dismay over the decision. Let me be clear. The United Kingdom would not have chosen to close UNITAMS at this moment, said Britain's deputy UN envoy, whose country drafted the resolution. U.S. envoy Robert Wood said, "We are gravely concerned that a reduced international presence in Sudan will only serve to embolden the perpetrators of atrocities with dire consequences for civilians." In the text, the Council expressed alarm at the continued violence and humanitarian situation, in particular violations of international humanitarian law and grave human rights violations and abuses in Sudan. War erupted on April 15th between the Sudanese Army and paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) after weeks of rising tension between the two sides over a plan to integrate forces as part of a transition from military rule to democracy. 6 million people have since been forced from their homes, and 25 million need humanitarian help, the UN says. We reiterate that the Sudanese authorities remain responsible for the safety and security of UNITAM staff and assets during this transition and call for their full cooperation in allowing an orderly withdrawal, Britain's Kariuki told the Council. The UN mission in Sudan employs 145 people, including 88 in Port Sudan, as well as others in Nairobi and Addis Ababa. UN spokesperson Steph-An Dujarric said last month, UNITAMS was put in place in 2020 to help support a democratic transition in Sudan, following the fall the previous year of President Omar al-Bashir, but in October 2021, the difficult path to civilian government was cut short when Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan assumed full powers in a coup on April 15th, before a deal on resuming the transition to democracy could be signed. Fighting erupted between the Sudanese army, led by al-Burhan, and the RSF, led by General Mohammed Hamdan Hemedti Dagalo. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.